All right, everybody, making a quick video here at 6:29 p.m. on your Monday. Let's take a look at conditions outside right now. Let's get right to that. Hope everybody's had a good day. It's been a cold one, breezy as well. It's currently 35 degrees outside. Not too bad out. Almost not far from freezing, but not too bad out compared to what we're going to be tomorrow and tomorrow night. But winds are calm at the moment, but we do expect some winds to come in behind this cold front here, or actually along it with it. Could get some breezy conditions, but no rainfall. Don't expect to see any for a few days. I mean, at least until, I believe, Wednesday of next week. Now, let's take a look at Doppler radar. Go ahead and pull that up real fast, and we'll take a look out there. There's actually some snow showers going on up in Tennessee. Now, let's back this way on out here, and we'll take a look what we've got so far on the radar. Now, as you can see, most of all this is hanging out in Tennessee. So if you're up in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, you're getting some probably accumulating snowfall. Looks like we got some reports of that. There is a possibility as this continues to track southeast that high-resolution models are not favoring this a lot. It's showing it kind of falling apart as it moves into Marshall and DeKalb counties, but there is a possibility up in Jackson County, Madison counties, you guys might get clipped by this, and I won't fully rule out DeKalb County. Could see some flurries from this, but the best chance of accumulating snowfall would unfortunately be up in Tennessee, where you see this big, broad area of some light snowfall. I can't rule out some, moderate in there, but it looks mostly light. With grapple and snowfall. That's the reports right now that's coming in. It's going to be the grapple and mixed rain and snow actually there. So we could have some flurries. It's not looking great at all. So I'll show you what the high resolution models are showing. Let's get right on to take a look at the high resolution model. So there's the high resolution model showing the heaviest, unfortunately, hanging out up in Tennessee and moving on off toward Georgia, northeast Georgia, and through Tennessee, of course. A couple little spotty snow showers possible in North Alabama, mainly northeast and North Alabama. Could see some spotty snow showers, so don't be surprised if you don't see some snowflakes flying later on, but don't expect any accumulations with it much at all. Now let's move into what I really want to discuss here is a pattern change. So we will have a pattern change. We'll get a trough that'll move through. That area of low pressure there will move on off to the northeast. That area of low where that cold is at, you see the blue. That's where a big low is moving off to the northeast. Then we get this other area in here from the west, some warmer air coming in from the west. Now this is going to be into the, looks like it goes into the 9th of December. So 6th to 9th of December is when this starts to happen. And by the time we get on into the 14th and 16th time frame, take a look at this, above average temperatures. There's a possibility of this happening. So just wanted to mention that to everybody. So we do have a pattern change on the way to just let everybody know. So it is going to warm back up, which does have me a little bit on edge when I see it warming up in December, because nothing immediately showing any severe weather. Let's look at the GFS, speaking of which. So looking at the GFS right now, have a system that's going to come through on, I believe, don't quote me, I believe it's Thursday. Last time I looked at the models. Let me double check. Let me go in the background here, double check, because I want to be sure for everybody that I got it right. So moving on forward here, that is going to be the 5th of December, which will be Thursday. We will have our very strong Arctic air mass come through on Thursday, December the 5th. And that's going to be a pretty stout cold front there, pretty stout cold front coming in as well. So we will have some showers associated with that, okay? So let's move forward now, looking at this GFS model here, showing some pretty active weather starting anywhere between the 9th. We'll have a system come in on the 9th and the 11th. Now, we don't know if we'll get any snow out of the one on the 11th. I see in Tennessee there is some snow showing up. A lot of uncertainty that far out, so we really don't know what it's going to do that far out at the moment. But there will be some cold air, and there is something I want to share with everybody. Let's take a look at how strong that front is. So let me back up here and open that back up. Bear with me. Let me get this opened up in the back here. Okay. All right, so we did switch, so let me adjust it just a little bit. I actually thought I had it set up better than this, but evidently not. So there we go. Let's get back to the computer models here. We'll take a look at the temperature, just show you what we got going on. So this is December 5th, okay? So we're starting to get that colder air from the north moving in. Now take a look at that. That's actual air temperature, okay? That's not dew points. That's actual air temperature. So it does dip on down, and it finally makes it here Friday. Look at those lows, 20 degrees, 27, 23. I mean, there's a possibility some areas could get down in the low 20s to maybe even 19 degrees. Now, as we go on, backing it up a bit, as we go on to tomorrow, which is Tuesday, those wind chills, something else I want to mention, those wind chills will be in the teens. Make sure you bundle up. It's going to be very cold and breezy out. Those wind chills definitely going to be down there in the teens. So let's move forward. We'll take a look through the 10th. We have another warm-up. Now, this is where I'm watching at between now and the 11th. Or actually the 11th, I apologize. That's where I'm watching at. Notice these warm temperatures here that's in the 50s and even 60s. And look at that sharp cold front to the west coming through. That thing is strong. That is a really strong cold front that's going to come through by the 11th. So really paying attention to the 11th. Don't know what it'll do yet. Don't know if there'll be any severe weather or wintry weather. I'm going to give, kind of a 50-50 there. Maybe, maybe not. Going to give a 50-50 shot either way. Maybe some wintry, maybe some strong stuff. I know that I was looking at some of the models earlier, and there was some energy showing up as far as the strong side stuff. So we'll just leave it at that for now. Won't push anything further than that because it's too far out at the moment. But we do eventually, warm up by the 16th. You notice we warm up a bit. I mean, that's still kind of cool, but you notice those reds start to make their way in here. So thanks for watching, everybody. God bless. Going to end this, and I wish that I had that a little bit more straightened up than I did. I just realized that it wasn't really straightened up, but sorry about that. So let's go. We're going to back it up one more time and run through this again. I do apologize, everybody. Didn't realize that it wasn't aligned properly, and forgive my phone going off there. So taking a look again, now that it's aligned properly, we'll back it up to the 11th, as I was mentioning. So we're going to be watching the 11th very carefully. There's our sharp cold front, and there's the 60s. So we have some warm air and some cold air models. We're showing, again, the threat of possibility of some wintry or some severe stuff. Now, don't know either side yet what it'll do, but we're just going to watch it. I get concerned when I see these warm air masses and cold air masses collide like this one is around the 11th. Either way, looking like some heavy rainfall, very heavy rainfall possible for the time period. That being said, stay warm. God bless. Thanks for watching, everybody. Going to get ready to wrap it up here. You guys have yourself a great night. Stay warm. It's 34 degrees right now at the station. We'll take one quick look at radar because I know everybody's going to be kind of curious, of what the radar shows at the moment. So we're going to back it up to radar and take one more look before I wrap it up. We do have some snow showers now moving into the Chattanooga area. This will all continue to move to the southeast. Don't be surprised if we don't get some snow out of this, but it's not going to be a lot. It'll be very light. So that being said, getting back to the video here, God bless. We'll keep you updated, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks so much, everybody.